So you said that if a woman doesn't have sex with you, that means she doesn't like you.
All right, so no, you can't. All right, so maybe I shouldn't have put everybody into a bucket. But what I'm saying is that there are women, right, who have rules. Like they'll say, usually women have a threshold. They'll say, oh, 90-day rule. Or when you ask a woman how long it takes her, they usually have some type of an answer. But what I'm telling you is that whatever that answer is, I never really cared about it because I already knew it was different for me. And there's a lot of men who already understand. Like you look at a female and you be like, oh, that's 2 weeks. All right, her, oh, tonight. You know, right? But you know that other guy, he's not getting that privilege. You know that. You can size it up. We know if we all in the club, most of the girls know who the dudes are that's getting it, and they're going to compete for that dude, and they're going to do whatever it is that they have to do to be the winner and obtain that guy. The same thing for women. That's just we all understand that. That's all I'm saying. Those boundaries and stuff, and just
I just
like
don't
you let
think
a
that
lot of
every
stuff. So a lot
woman.
of women
Yeah.
explained it. Not we're not saying every woman, but most of the women on the panel have
Hmm.
explained that they allow men to do things that they know they shouldn't allow them to do, right? And those boundaries get real shaky. And that's what I'm saying. We're talking about even at the beginning when we were
I,
talking about pretty privilege or handsome privilege. When you with somebody who you like more, the idea basically is the more you like this person, the more you're willing to tolerate and the better you'll treat them.
So
So
let
even
me
if you're
ask.
not trying to
Oh,
take advantage of somebody, you just want them to at least treat you well. And you know that if they respect you, admire you, love you, you're going to get better treatment than if you were trying to buy into love or you don't meet any of their boxes that they want checked, then you're going to have problems. Go ahead, Loco.
let me just say this to Ruth. Women don't have rules, they have fears. So all the 90-day rule stuff is out of fear of being hurt or being judged. But all that goes out the window when she sees that dude she wants to, get with right then and there. And she's going to throw all
it
that
depends on
away
the woman.
because her
No,
inhibitions are
it
going to
depends
take
on the
over her
woman.
fears. All
It
y'all
depends
gonna
on the
fuck
woman.
when y'all see the dude that y'all
True.
actually
See,
want
this is where
early.
you saying all women.
I
No,
said all.
it's not true.
Okay.
It's not all.
Uh,
It's not all.
Mr. Leck,
so
I'm
my bad, Bobby three. I was just wanted to answer your question for you real quick. Uh, when you said, "Do these guys really like them?" I think to explain it to you, this is about to sound very confusing. Men like the women that like them that they like.
okay. That makes sense because the reason why I asked that because it's a lot like women we have DMs like men they it's like they'll DM every woman just to see who will respond to them. So we know that, but it's just like you'll have one man who just consistently always want to, hey, I want to take you out, this and that, blah blah blah, like he just really trying to pursue you, and you just kind of like brushing him off or whatever. But when you give him finally, okay, let me just give him a chance, let me go on his date, and then you start to like them and you start to kind of like put on that same pressure, they run away. It's like you've been chasing me for a year just for me to give you the same energy and then you run away.
Well, that would be
But did
somebody that
they
was
have
trying to get
sex?
the mask out of you.
No, like
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you
They
just
want to have
finally give
sex.
them that energy. So that's what I'm saying. That's what nine times
Well,
out of ten, most men they just really, a man would wait a year just to smash a woman. Don't even really
Smash.
want her, but he just
Yeah,
really want to smash her. And he would like be in her
yeah.
DM every single day. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. You so pretty, you so pretty. Let me take you out. Let me blah blah blah. Like he don't even want nothing for real.
he wants some ass, but like
No,
Yeah,
he
but
wants some
that's what
kind
I'm
of
ass.
saying.
like
He don't
to
want
kind of like to
anything.
kind of like fully bring it around circle, right? Men inherently have to settle on the women that like them.
Okay.
And the reason why is because we have to go out and do the chasing. Very rare is there a woman that's gonna come beating down your door saying, "Hey, I like you." You got to go out and do the work. So he's already shooting his shot at all the women that he liked. He may like them at different degrees, different reasons why he may like that one. So, for instance, that example that you gave, where you said, "Oh, he been in my DMs for 6 months. I finally gave him some attention, and he ran." Well, it probably wasn't necessarily that he ran. He just found it somewhere else. And now what you are is no longer as valuable to him as it once was. Because maybe if you would have responded on the third beautiful, you might have had something there. But 6 months down the line, he done shot his shot in other areas, and now he's like, "Oh, okay, now she on my dick a little bit. I could go ahead and deal with this one. Then I might come back and swing and spin a block for her later on. So,
Dang, he taking
but
revenge.
like men inherently have to own. We have no choice but to like the women that like us because we have to go out there and shoot our shot and tell women, "Hey, I like you. I like you too. Here's how I like you." So
I
yeah,
like that. Thank you, sweetie. I appreciate that. I feel like a lot of women need to understand that because they really, it'd be a lot of men in DMs and they'll DM for a year straight and don't want
And
anything.
that's why you can't pay attention to that because you don't know
I
what
don't.
their
I
well, you
get a
know what
lot
their
of them.
intention is. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
hold
But
on
that
now.
makes it
Wait a
feel
minute,
like men
ladies. I'm
have
not
all
gonna
these
let y'all.
options
You
that we
can't
don't have.
assume the intentions. You can only ride the wave. You can't assume and be like, "Oh well, I know what you're doing here." You don't know that. You don't know that until you ride the wave. I'm not saying that you jump on every "Hey beautiful" text message, but you can't assume his intentions until you know exactly what his intentions are.
Is riding the wave smashing though?
If that's the case, then yeah. If it's not,
If that's
if
what you
you
want to call it.
if
I'm a
that's
ride
what
the
you want
wave
to, if that's
then.
what you want to do, or like for instance, riding the wave can actually lead to marriage. So for
Yep.
example,
I saw a lot of relationships
you
like
bite
that.
on his "Hey beautiful" and y'all start dating and all of that and fireworks and y'all go down the road and get married. All I'm saying is don't assume his intentions. You don't know it until you
Why
bite
would
and you find out.
Yeah, because I saw a lot of relationships. A lot of people tell their stories how they ignored a guy and then they finally gave him a chance and they're married. Like they end up, working out. Like you just never know who's in your
but what's the
DM and
percentage of
this
that
and that.
though?
We don't
The
know. I was
It's
gonna
percentage
not.
is
say,
It's not a
99,
percentage. It's
99
just
or
Percentage
a
don't
something.
chance.
matter.
You
The
just taking
percentage
a
don't matter.
chance.
yeah,
It's
just
not that deep.
don't bite on
It's
nothing
just
you
taking
don't
a
like.
chance. Yeah,
Don't
it's
bite
just
on
taking a
anything you don't
chance.
like. If you don't like them, don't bite.
But that's why I said fears. That's a fear right there. Women don't have rules, they have fears. They always worrying about, well, what if this, what if that? It doesn't matter. Like you just gotta
And that's what I
jump
was saying.
in
Like
Y'all be the
when
same
I
one.
mentioned
You
inhibitions, that's what I was saying when I said inhibitions.
y'all be the same one
Same
that's in
thing.
a woman's body and you talk about right ways. It's not
No,
making
no,
sense.
no,
You're
that's not what
giving
I
like
mean by that.
contradictory
That's not what I
advice.
mean by that. I said don't assume their intentions until you ride the wave. Ride the wave don't mean have sex with them. That means accept the
I just
date,
asked it.
respond to them. Yeah, I'm not saying that. We
Yeah,
just said that could be one of the things.
That date.
But
no,
if you don't like
I
him,
know being sex.
yeah, if you don't like the dude, don't respond. But if you like him, you don't assume he's only in it for the box. If you don't know that, if you like him, you like him. Go do whatever you're gonna do with him, and that's how you would know what's really going on. If you don't like him, walk away.
and if
Deal
it
with the,
turns into
deal with the
sex
people
and it
you
don't
like.
work out, it just is what it is.
Deal with
So,
the people you like, and don't deal with the people you don't like.
so when she say, if I come over there, what we doing? Just say ride the wave. Yeah.
Just ride the wave, baby.
Hey, ladies, I'm gonna tell you this. This should be part of your vetting process,
Don't do
right?
it, ladies. Don't do it.
Oh damn. No, listen. I
Nah.
didn't even say what I was gonna say yet.
They be the one to
Video
call
chat.
you single mom. Sorry.
Video. No,
Go
just
ahead.
say video chat. So at least you could get an idea of how their demeanor is, their mannerisms. Like you'll be able to. That's like a soft date, right? Pause. So at least you start with that before you decide, hey, I'm gonna go meet this dude for real and put myself in
Is
possible
everything
danger. It
okay?
should be part of your vetting process, right? We in 2024. So go ahead and at least do some video chats. Get comfortable with the face-to-face. See how they are. See if they socially awkward. You might not like the dude, but at least you'll have a very good idea of where you stand before you go on a real date.